पहले इंसान हैं, उसके बाद उनमें कुछ मुख्तलिफ है। तो इंसान को जब तक वैल्यू नहीं करेंगे, उसके पोटेंशियल को आप कैसे वैल्यू करेंगे? Our next speaker is Ms. Sana Ayaz, and she is president of KVTC, Karachi Vocational Training Center, a big name working for vocational trainings. She herself is a clinical psychologist with distinction training in academic learning from Malaysia and Cambridge. Now she is pursuing her doctorate. Without any delay, Ms. Sana Ayaz.
And I think we have a very, very valid future, because it is not I who matter, it's we who matter. Just like Dr. Salma said, that the human has to be recognized first. And instead of talking about neurodiversity and neurotypical, let's talk about neuro-inclusivity. Because it's in a workplace environment, in an entertaining environment, जो भी आप अपना सिनारियो ले लें, it's a social environment. And instead of, I think, asking people to enable themselves for socialization and all, the neurotypical, it's time that people like us, we need to open doors for all those जिनको हम कहते हैं कि neuro-diverse हैं. And अभी Dr. Sana has a very valid presentation जो उन्होंने दी है, giving us examples of how people are faring in the world. But Pakistan, जहाँ पर हम कहते हैं कि we are the third world country, वहाँ पे we still have places where these people get a chance to flourish, where they get a chance to train. But उसके साथ साथ instead of just training them and bringing them up to a level so that they become a workforce for us, we need to train ourselves. We need to rewire ourselves. Rewiring का word हमने बहुत सुना है, but हम ज़्यादा सुनते हैं बच्चों के लिए, in individuals के लिए, कि rewire their brain, rewire their system. Why? Why them only? Just like I said, neuro-inclusivity है, and it's just a matter of cognitive processes. What we actually have done, we have actually labeled ourselves कि cognitive जो valid है, वो is the one who can work everywhere. And skill training is one sector which is where the dearth in Pakistan. हमारे जो mainstream schools हैं, universities हैं, even they do not know what the child who is academically 50%, 48% लेके आ रहा है, he can be a master skillful person in any other trade अगर उसको हम कभी we had a chance to test. It is rectified every now and then. Every child needs to have his own individualized educational plan. Every child needs to have his own vocational individualized plan. If we follow that dictum, then we are going to see a very diversified mind that is going to be academically sound to an extent that he can be academically sound, because academia is not that yardstick with which we measure abilities. We measure abilities by the kind of a person can become with training. जितना आप conducive करते हैं अपने mind को, that is the success of any individual. The curriculum is open for even the special education needs schools. It's open to the mainstream schools. They have approached us as well and asked us कि हम इसको कैसे rectify कर सकते हैं for our mainstream population. There's the verge of opening our first ever cafe that is going to be run by the differently abled only. It's not a small tuck shop, it's the proper cafe. Inshallah, it's an open invitation to everybody to please come and visit us. By the end of this month, inshallah, we'll be inaugurating our cafe. और वहाँ पर every item is going to be prepared by a team of chefs that is trained by KVTC culinary team, and you will be served by the KVTC. Dr. Salma और Sana, आपके लिए तो सबसे बड़ा invitation है. You will have a coffee at cafe, inshallah. Now, Keeping Dreams Alive is our internship program. It's an inclusive program that every year we are running in the month of June. यहाँ पर जितने भी हमारे neurotypical बच्चे हैं, let's talk about neurotypical बच्चas, who are just waiting for the summer break to go to sleep for umpteen hours. Our kids are even 4 in the evening in the summer holidays. But now at 8 a.m. they are standing at the door waiting कि driver कब आएगा, we have to go to KVTC for an internship. That is success. What happens during that internship program is that they come and learn these skills from our students only. The trainers are just shadows behind. They don't engage with our interns. The students engage with the interns. and the way they carry themselves around is rectified once the internship is over. And this is a success of the neurodiverse population, because we have a population of adolescents and adults. KVTC is a population of adult neurodiverse people and adolescents, not small kids, because हमारा जो admission criteria that begins from 13 years onwards, और उसके बाद we have an entire skills का array to offer to them. Once these kids are in the system, उसके बाद again it's our Down syndrome people, it's our people on the spectrum, it's our people with attention deficits and learning disabilities that are engaged with these mainstream students. Offices that they're working in, they're working in shops. There are entrepreneurs as well, जो एक to talk to. This is one of our champions. Maurice has just recently procured a job at Bank Islami, and Maurice is not just the one who's working in the office behind a computer. Maurice is a medalist in cycling in the Berlin World Games this year as well. Another K-Electric holds a very robust Yaqeen program, that is the internship program, offering internship opportunities to differently able. HBL holds a very rigorous internship program. It's an inclusive internship program where our students are selected according to the merit. It's not that they are selected on sympathy ground, not at all. Sympathy is out the window now. It's empathy now. It's the time that we need to realize that yes, let me think on from his behalf. अगर मैं यहाँ पर बैठा होता तो मैं कैसे करता? That is the reason we are going to make our workplaces more inclusive. It is just like a piece of cake for them. They are sitting with the headphones on, and even the trainer, the teacher who's standing in the job training class, she doesn't know what questions that one person might be asking him. But we have the confidence that our child can deal with them. Online interviews, especially COVID में जब लिया था, अभी जो recently Siemens ने online interview conduct किए, this is just this month only, and they have selected our students for job and internships as well, only on the basis of online interviews. So that is a very big thing, जहाँ पे these students are capable of selling their own skills. That yes, this is who I am, and this is you just give me a chance and I'll go understand. इसमें they are given the entire scenario, a true workplace environment. They are hired on job, and they are hired जिस तरह अभी आपने कहा ना, they pay, we do not pay less. We are giving जो government ने एक मुफ्ती की salary, the minimum scales थे वहाँ से wages से start करके they come up to the level every year. They have their appraisals, they have their bonuses as well, they have their incentives as well. And this is the reason that led us to open this on-job training unit, to give them a scenario, a true picture of what a textile unit में जब आप job करेंगे, एक factory में जब आप job करेंगे, mass production. This is the mass production place of KVTC. I'm going with them and their families in different segments of their life. Sports is a huge umbrella of KVTC. I think Beenish is sitting here, and you can take her out of sports, but you cannot take sports out of Beenish. She was a very integral part of SOP Special Olympics, and again with KVTC and the kids. 2000 medals till date किसी एक institute के पास I don't think so होंगे. KVTC के students have 2000 medals, and people usually ask me कि ऐसा कैसे होता है कि तुम लोगों के बच्चे सारा competition जीत के आते हैं? And it's an inclusive competition. It's not a competition जिसमें सिर्फ all the categories are of the differently abled. They have, why? Because we run a therapeutic sports program. We have in our team as UK accredited sports trainer, जिनका काम है कि वो एक therapeutic sports program है, जिसमें we just teach them the core skills that are required for a person to be a sports person. KVTC की those who have visited, you've seen we don't have a playground at all. We have a long hall, that's it, जहाँ पर we give them that core sports की therapeutic training, और फिर हफ्ते में एक दफा we take them out into the ground वहाँ पर in DHA, और they then play the sports, hockey, soccer and all. We cover the spectrum that literally in the workforce. They are the ones who are the most logical thinkers. They will give you logics that you cannot even fathom. Our students जो हमारे हैं on the spectrum, they come up with brilliant ideas. And जो workforce से जब जाते हैं, the way they weave their path over there, और जो हमारे line managers हैं, because we have a job follow program as well, and we every 3 months we go, and our officer goes और वहाँ से feedback लेके आते हैं, जो managers का, the officers का, colleagues.
Thank you very much, Sana. और सब खवातीन को मेरा भी मशवरा है कि वो जिद्दत ज़रूर जाएं, मैं भी उसकी एक रेगुलर कस्टमर हूँ. सो दे आर डूइंग अमेजिंग वर्क.